Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventures.
Alright, on this episode we are on Freedom of the Seas. We are out here and we are going to be taking you guys exploring on our sea day. We're going to show you all the different things to come do here on the Freedom of the Seas during your sea day, so stay tuned. So one of the main things you want to do on your sea day when you're on the Freedom of the Seas is?
You're going to come out on deck and sunbathe or splash in those pools. So there's a little pool for the little kids, a little splash zone, a lot of slides and things for them to play in.
You've also got back on that side as well, you've got the little cantina area there where you can get burritos and tacos and fajitas. You can also get that ice cream. That soft serve ice cream, which in the last video, if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go check that out, where I got my first ice cream and ended up giving it to the deck instead of tasting it, so that was fun. So you got that splash zone. Then you've got the main pool in the middle where all the main activities are going to be happening, all of your music and all that jazz. And then you've got all the contests and special events that they do out there as well. They do the world's sexiest man competition. That gets a little hilarious. We didn't get any shots of that yesterday, but it was pretty funny. And then obviously you also want to stay in tune to that belly flop contest. That is always a lot of fun here on deck. And then you've got the last pool behind us here, which is
The Solarium, so 18 and over pool. So adults only.
So the adults only section behind us here. Each place has also got its bar in the middle area. Let's go back to the other pool. The main pool, you've got a couple of different bars. You've got the coconut and lime bar. In this area here, you've got the Solarium bar as well, so you can get your drinks. And then you've also got these two, they're like infinity whirlpools on either side of the Solarium pool here, where you get to overlook into the ocean and get that cool hot tub experience. So cool features here on the Freedom of the Seas. We're going to keep continuing on to the front end of the ship here and show you what's on that side. Alright, so the next thing that you can do now towards the front of the ship is
Miniature golf.
So you've got the Freedom Dunes here. I believe it is a 9-hole course. And what did you think about the course?
The course is very cute, but the balls are spongy. We're thinking biodegradable possibly. So they're very hard, especially on a windy day like this, to keep track of your ball. So we're thinking maybe if you're really wanting to do it, bring your own little golf ball to be able to play and not get frustrated because you're chasing the ball around the wind. Yeah, as you can see in our shots here, I was trying to hit a shot and I literally hit the shot and the wind would just pick it up and bring it right back. So the balls never really stayed in place, which made it really hard to try and play. We played a couple of holes and kind of gave up on it, but the layout of the course is pretty nice, this little 9-hole course. But if you don't have a more solid ball out here, it's going to be really hard unless you're getting a nice calm day with no wind. It's going to be almost impossible to try and play an effective round of mini golf out here. But so that's the pro tip. Definitely, if you really want to be hitting that mini golf game up, bring your own golf balls. So we're gonna head over to the back of the ship now. And if you can see up there in the corner there, that's all the stuff we're gonna go preview next with all the water slides and stuff. So let's go ahead and head up to the back of the ship. Alright, so we just got done being on the back of the ship there where they've got all the different things to do. The first thing we checked out back there was the flow rider. An amazing experience if you hadn't gotten a chance to do that. Super fun. We did find out on this trip that this ship actually had the first flow rider in the Royal Caribbean fleet back in 2006 when this ship launched. So that flow rider is the first one, but an amazing experience back there to get to do that. We did it in 2018. We're not sure if we're going to get on it this trip.
depending, maybe a little bit later in some of the sea days, maybe I'll get on it, but we'll just have to see. And then what else do we got back there?
So you have the sports courts, and you also have the Cyclone, which is the water slides. You have Johnny Rockets, which is a restaurant, and you have the arcades and the kids clubs are on the back of the ship as well. So pretty open, and also lots of areas to sunbathe as well.
Yeah, and the wind and stuff seemed to be a lot less on the back after the ship here, which was, you know, real nice. So pro tip, if you're wanting to get out of some of that wind, it's a little bit less on the back side back here in some of the spots, but gorgeous views off the back of the ship back there. You're getting that perfect storm and the cyclone slides, getting to check that out with the flow rider. And then they have the rock climbing wall and stuff back there as well. We are right in front of the arcade. We are not going to go in there just because we're just not going in there on a sea day, but there is a lot of stuff to do in there on the sea day, I would assume. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to head out and explore a little bit more on the ship and kind of see what else we got coming up next. All right, we're back on the promenade floor here. We are out heading to the ice show right now, but what we just got done doing was going to Johnny Rockets, and it is a site you have to pay for to go in there. The service was amazing. We went in there, they did a cool little show where, you know, they sang the YMCA, and, you know, they did a cool little magic trick for us. The servers there were really amazing. We went in there because on our cruise we purchased the refreshment package, which gives you pretty much access to anything on the ship besides alcohol. And so at Johnny Rockets they have milkshakes, so it was hot from being outside. We got to stop in there real quick, get some water, but also get those milkshakes for free. We didn't have to pay to the service fee to go in there to have the milkshakes. We didn't have any food. We just had milkshakes. It was a great vibe. Good little spot to spend on the sea day. I'm assuming it'd be worth it to go in there and go check out a lunch or something right like that. The service was amazing just for the little bit we were there. They were really friendly. So right now we are heading down to go to Sorrento's to go get that pizza, and then we're gonna head down to Studio B to go check out that ice show. Today it's on at 2 and 4, depending on what day your sea day is on the Freedom, you'll be able to catch that ice show. But that's where we're heading next to get a little bit of cool and reprieve from being up on that deck and being hot and sweaty. So Sorrento's, pizza, downstairs, ice skating, let's go. Alright, so we have made it back into the room for a little bit. We did go do that ice show. Simply amazing. If you're on a ship with that ice show, 10 out of 10 recommend. It was a blast. It was action-packed the whole time. Super fun. After that, we didn't really film this, but we went to the cafe on the cafe promenade and had a little snack because we're getting ready to have dinner here in a little while, and we just sat and chatted with some people for a while. And another cool part about being on the sea day is, like, you know, just sitting down with people and just chit-chatting and, you know, making new friends and just, you know, getting to chat with people. I think that's a very underrated part of doing cruising, is getting to know people. And that we got invited to sit down at somebody else's table, and we sat there for 45 minutes, had conversation about our work, our lives, the YouTube channel, all that stuff. It was amazing. So we had a very busy afternoon taking you along to all the different things that you could do out here on your sea day. We are now going to be getting ready for dinner here in just a little bit and doing kind of the nightlife around our sea day. So some of the things to expect maybe on a cruise ship is different themed nights. Like, you're gonna have, you know, if you're on a 7-day cruise, you're probably at least gonna have 1 or 2 formal nights. We tonight have white night. So we're going to dress up in white and, you know, go around the ship, and we'll show you what those outfits look like here in a little bit and go have fun with that. Another night they're going to do a Caribbean themed night where we got a nice Caribbean shirt, and you know, we're gonna roll like that. So we're gonna get ready, we're gonna take you along to dinner, show you what that process is all about, and then take you around and show you the shows and stuff that we get into afterwards. So on the sea day, you could be as busy as you want, and you can also be as laid back as you want, but we're having a great sea day so far. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit once we're getting ready for dinner. All right, so we're in the main dining room here for our sit-down dinner. It's white night. We got the clothes on here. It is Italian night. Sauce could be kind of suspect today. We don't know. We're going to try to keep everything clean, but it is white night, so let's see what we end up here with dinner. We started with beef carpaccio, which was so amazing, and then we went into that lasagna, and then I also had the chicken parmesan, which was totally amazing and also kept the shirt clean. We ended with some dessert, a little ice cream with some chocolate cake, hazelnut cake, which was great, and Kim ended up with Neapolitan ice cream and a cookie. And then we went to go see Al Gaucho, and if you haven't seen Al Gaucho, he is a true performer in every sense, in his acrobatics and also with his little bits of comedy that he puts in.
Make sure you take the picture right when I try to do it, so I mess up and I hit myself. Then I come down and I kill you. Don't ask for more, that's it. This is called double cross, politician style. That's it, now you can do it, come on!
He definitely had the crowd rocking, and everybody was enjoying the amazing show and performance that he put on, as you can see here. But definitely hit that thumbs up. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel so that when we do these types of videos and take you on our sea day, you won't miss it. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next adventure.